Breaking news. Scholz, Germany's chancellor, says he'll contact Putin soon. On Saturday, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz announced that he would be calling Russian President Vladimir Putin soon to request that Russian troops be withdrawn from Ukraine. Scholz, while speaking at a convention of the German Protestant Church in Nuremberg, revealed that he had previously spoken with Putin by phone. "Soon, I hope to do it again." He added that he would work to prevent NATO from being dragged into the conflict and that it was unreasonable to demand that Ukraine approve and accept the raid that Putin had perpetrated and that parts of Ukraine become Russian overnight. According to TASS, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that Putin does not have any scheduled meetings with Scholz at this time. Heavy fighting was reported on Friday by both Moscow and Kyiv, but it was unclear if this was the start of Ukraine's long-awaited full-scale counterattack. Thousands of Ukrainian troops, trained and equipped by Western countries like Germany, are expected to eventually launch a counter-offensive to break through Russian defenses and drive out occupying forces. Authorities in Kyiv have claimed that Russia launched missiles and drones at multiple locations in Ukraine early on Saturday morning, killing 3 civilians in the Black Sea city of Odessa and damaging a military airfield in the central region of Poltava. Andreas Rinke reported. Ludwig Berger wrote. Helen Popper and Mike Harrison edited. According to the local prosecutor on Saturday, the suspect in the knife attack that injured 4 toddlers and 2 pensioners on Thursday in the southeastern French town of Annecy has been detained. The prosecutor said that the suspect, a Syrian refugee who was born in 1991, was formally investigated for attempted murder and resisting arrest with a weapon. Prosecutor Lise Bonnet Mathis of Annecy told reporters that the 4 children who were injured were still in the hospital but that their conditions had improved. She said the suspect has remained silent while in police custody and in court. A psychiatrist evaluated him and agreed that keeping him in custody was in his best interest. Bonnet Mathis reaffirmed that there was currently no evidence that terrorism was the assailant's motivation, saying, "At this time, it is premature to assess his motivations." Dominique Vidalon and Cécile Madovani reported. Hugh Lawson edited. On June 13 in Paris, a rare Chinese Buddha statue that was discovered in a French family home and was previously believed to be lost is expected to sell for €1 million, $1.1 million. The auction house Bonhams describes the piece as a very rare wood figure, depicting the Buddhist bodhisattva Guanyin and crafted during the Jin dynasty, 12th–13th century. The over a meter-tall sculpture was last sold to a family in Boulogne, a Paris suburb, in the 1930s. The family prefers to maintain their privacy. The sale item is a large sculpture of a Buddha that was originally created for a Buddhist temple. When the family called Bonhams for an estimate, the head of Chinese art, Caroline Schulten, said they had no idea what it was worth. She explained that the painting had been in a private home and had been passed down through the family. The fingers on one hand mysteriously disappeared after the last sale in 1932, but were clearly visible at the time. Things happened, obviously, Schulten continued. Between then and now, I was told that kids were playing football around it. According to the auction house Bonhams, there are probably only a handful of examples still in existence, and most of them are in museums. This is one of the few that has been preserved. It is possible that additional pieces from this set are still in existence in France, Belgium, or Switzerland. Schulten added, "It's exciting to think that maybe the sale of this figure or the publicity around it will cause more people to look around their own homes and realize, we've got a figure like that. $1 equals €0.9305.